Hola, and welcome to your weekly adventure on High Plains Passport. Greetings from El Salvador and the Museum of Words and Images in the capital city of San Salvador. I'm here with Anna, and we are just about to move on to the museum's second exhibit. It's a selection of photographs of and from Oscar Romero, the fourth archbishop of El Salvador.
Tells his life from his personal photos. It's the first time that they are shown in public. Some of them were taken before he was bishop. You can also see him in his vacations in Mexico and Rome.
These photos do tell a story about a man, looking humble in some photos and proud in others. He is posed alongside both the poor and the pristine.
They also call him El Voz de los Sin Voces, which is the voice of the ones without voice. So he in his masses did speak about the injustice in the country and the injustice for the poor people, for the people which were killed. And they told him he can't speak about it. If he goes on speaking about this, they will kill him, and finally they killed him because he did go on talking about the truth which were happening in this time in El Salvador.
Nearly 250,000 people attended his funeral mass on March 30th of 1980. Some people believe that this event was the largest demonstration in El Salvadoran history, some saying in all of Latin America. It wasn't just the assassination and the funeral ceremony that escalated this to historical status. It was also the open fire that rained down that day outside the cathedral. 31 people were officially reported dead, though unofficial reports consistently claimed closer to 50. Romero was fairly liberal in his theories. For example, he openly confronted the military tactics of El Salvador and spoke about the extreme injustice that was befalling upon his people, mostly the poor. Like Anna said, he was the voice of the ones without a voice. He took their struggles, their silent struggles, and used his position as bishop to slit that silence and let the truth of the situation seep out and be heard. Even though he knew this position would likely get him killed, like it did so many of his affiliates. And he still persevered, prompting both sides to practice peace, shouting, "Let's not tire of preaching love. It is the force that will overcome the world." Shortly before Romero was assassinated, he made a plea to a group of gathered El Salvadoran soldiers. It went something like this. "Brothers, you come from your own people. You are killing your own brother peasants, when any human order to kill must be subordinate to the law of God, which says, 'Thou shalt not kill.' No soldier is obliged to obey any order contrary to the law of God. No one has to obey an immortal law. It is high time you recovered your consciousness and obeyed your consciousness rather than a sinful order. The Church, the defender of the rights of God, of the law of God, of human dignity, of the person, cannot remain silent before such an abomination. We want the government to face the fact that reforms are valueless if they are to be carried out at the cost of so much blood. In the name of God, in the name of this suffering people whose cries rise to heaven more loudly each day, I implore you, I beg you, I order you in the name of God, stop the repression." I'm taking with me from this exhibit a deep admiration for Oscar Romero, for his photographs and his deeds, his words and his voice that gave resonance to the silent and the suffering in El Salvador. High Plains Passport is written and produced by Valerie Smith, music from Jose Gonzalez and myself. Many thanks this week to Colorado East Bank and Trust in Greeley County, Kansas. Small town service, big bank products. Discover more about High Plains Passport and even see a documentary of today's show and previous adventures together on our website, hppr.org.